Regular episode.
Whoop, whoop.
My house. Jordan, say hi.
Hi. I wonder if there's been like a pattern of like between our two houses, like the vibes of the episode from the listener's point of view.
Probably.
Yeah, I wonder what it is. Just wondering.
I'm sure there is. I mean, I don't know if I can really tell a difference when I listen back.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I can. I think that I mean, like, no, there definitely is, because like there's definitely a different vibe between like you having to drive here and then like your energy at my house versus like me showing up to your house and then like your energy, that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can tell a difference in like your energy where we're at, because you just seem really uncomfortable anywhere but in your house.
Doesn't everyone though?
No, not at all. And then also like at your house, it's like we just eaten, so it's always me being like, I'm so full, and I'm like rolling around on your couch.
Yeah.
And then like your girlfriend just like entering and exiting the room. You know? But then over here it's like us like hanging out, and then like the cat's like meowing, and
yeah,
you know what I mean? Roommate Kevin's hanging out and stuff.
Yeah.
Dude, I am in so much pain right now.
Cause your burn ass legs.
No. That's just, my legs are just two-tone now. It's a gift. No, it's because I fucking burnt the shit out of my lip last night at Hot Pot.
Yeah? Is that when what's Hot Pot?
It's like the Korean thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
How'd you do that? Did you try to bite the grill?
Yes, that's what I did, Jordan. No, it's because fucking, like, it's our friend's birthday. And so a bunch of the homies went out and got Hot Pot and blah, blah, blah. There was a shit ton of us there. I mean, there's like 7 or 8 of us there.
Yeah, that's a shit ton now.
It is for a place like that.
I know.
Like,
no,
we
I'm
took
saying,
up the whole
yeah.
like double table.
That's like you're annoying them at 7 or 8
fuck
people.
them.
I'm just saying, when you go into a restaurant, you're like, we have 7 or 8
We tipped
people.
well, and we were not obnoxious.
I'm not saying anything. I'm just
weren't
saying
bad.
In general, that's like the restaurant is like, oh fuck, now we got to put shit together and all this and that.
Not for like those kind of restaurants are like made for like.
Right. You're right.
I hear what you're saying. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not like we showed up to like a bar and grill and we're like,
Yeah.
Table for 7. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? This is like a place like you're supposed to have large places or people. Anyway, so like, I ended up manning the grill for like most of the evening.
You're a grill hogger.
No, it was just because like I was just where I was for some
Where you
reason.
were situated.
It's like I was like seated on the end, and it was like me and then like our friend, and then the rest of it were like couples, and then like the birthday person. And so everyone else is kind of like yapping and gabbing and catching up and doing all this other shit. And then me and the other like single dude were just like, I'm fucking hungry. Like, let's just order a bunch of stuff. And so then while everyone was like figuring out, you know, whatever the fuck, me and him just started throwing shit on the grill, you know, and we're like cooking it and we're whatever. And then so like we fell into this rhythm where like I was cooking everything, and then I would take it off and he would give me a plate, and then we would just pass all the plates around the table, you know what I mean? And then it would eventually come back to me or whatever.
Yeah.
And we got into this rhythm.
Style.
Huh?
Office Space style.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
It was just a fucking conveyor belt. It was really nice. And so and I fucked up, and I know that I fucked up because we were grilling a bunch of stuff, and like some new stuff had come, so we wanted to get the old stuff off, and it was like getting really hot. And we had like those big long pieces of pork that they give you. And they're so good. And I had like the big tongs, right?
Yeah.
And so I'm flipping all this other stuff, and I'm kind of talking to, you know, the people who were like sitting across from us. And the guy was like, hey, I'm going to use the scissors and cut this to like make it easier and like just cut it now. instead of having people cut off their individual pieces. And I was like, okay. So like I had the metal tongs and I, put it over here like this to him. And he was like clipping the stuff and he's like, all right, the rest is, he's like, all right, that piece is for you. So then without thinking, I
You're
just
like,
took
"Ooh."
it and just fucking went to put it in my mouth.
Oh,
but it's like
God.
bubbling hot.
Yeah.
And it like hit my lip.
Oh, God.
And like,
no.
I like fucking like, oh dude, it hurts so bad. And it like fell out of my mouth. And so now like,
Yeah, swollen guy.
it's all like swollen, but it was like cut like last night. And so then like it hurt when I was eating. Like it looked like I was having like
so
a
you can't have a
herpes
good.
outbreak.
You can't have like a good time right now eating.
Not really.
That sucks. I hate that.
It
Like
really
when you have a
does.
Sore throat and you just can't enjoy what you're eating.
That's the
That really fucking sucks.
That's the worst. The worst is like, honestly, no. What really is worse is when you burn the shit out of your tongue at the beginning of a meal and then you can't taste anything for the rest of the night.
Yeah.
Especially if it's something that you're really looking forward to.
Yeah.
Like I've
like
done
your date.
Yeah, like on a date. I've done that where I've like burnt my hand on like fajita skillets.
Oh yeah.
And then it's like, well, I just like can't enjoy the rest of my evening now because there goes that.
Yeah. I love when they come out all sizzling. That's like a such a great trick. Because no matter what, it's gonna be good.
Fajitas were never my jam. And still I'm not a big fan of pay us a lot of money for you to make your own food style cooking.
Mhm.
Like style eating.
I get that.
Like the only reason that I enjoy Korean barbecue is I don't like the actual barbecuing aspect because they always get mad. I have never once gone to Korean barbecue where you have to grill your own shit, where the table I was at didn't get like scolded, even if it's like a light scolding.
For what?
Because things are like burning or they're like smoking or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I've never once gone without that. But
Yeah.
I like the actual hot pot part of it where you just have like your bubbling cauldron and then you just get like the fish balls and the dumplings and stuff. Like that's my speed. Like I've thought about just like going by myself when they have like the lunchtime happy hours at those places and just posting up and being like, I'm just going to eat fish balls and dumplings for an hour and a half by myself.
Yeah, that's the way to do it, man.
It is.
Yeah.
Do you like Jewish food? I mean,
Like
this isn't like a setup.
matzo balls or like
More of like the not popular-ish stuff. I just have a
The
bunch and I
crackers
need
and
to get
shit.
rid of the what?
don't they have like a cracker that they eat?
Matzah?
Yeah. There's that. Do they do the grape leaves thing? I know it's a Greek thing, but like
Jordan, I'm just gonna stop you because I don't know where that you're taking this. No, my buddy works for my buddy who I work with.
I don't know what Jewish food is.
It's like there's like matzo ball soup, obviously, and then there's like kugel and rice pilaf, and like they'll do like brisket and gefilte fish and like pate and stuff like that.
Oh, don't they do like a potato that they like a potato pancake?
They'll do latkes. They'll do
I've had that.
like certain types of like deli sandwiches are like very popular.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Okay.
But so one of my coworkers, one of my buddies, he also does catering for like a grocery store that does a lot of like high end catering stuff. And it was recently Rosh Hashanah. So Happy New Year, Jordan.
What do you mean?
It was a Jewish New Year.
Oh,
Shana Tova, bitch.
I don't know anything about that.
It's fine. You don't have to. And so, anyway, I dated a Jewish woman for a long time. And so like, I've gone to a lot of Seders and a lot of like dinners with like a lot of Jewish food and all that kind of stuff. And I've grown accustomed to a lot of that cuisine, and like I miss it because I don't get it anymore because I ruined that relationship. So I cut off my connection to.
Yeah, you guys are still friends though, right?
Oh, really good friends.
Yeah, you should just be like, hey, just take me with you.
I don't think that her current boyfriend would really like it.
Oh shit!
Not that he doesn't like me. He's a cool guy, but
Yeah.
I don't think I could do. I mean, I bet I could if I legitimately asked.
Yeah.
But it's not like a thing where I could be like, hey, can I tag along again and then see all your aunts and cousins and explain to them why we broke up and why I haven't
yeah,
seen
that is
them in years?
awkward.
Yeah.
Well, you should just be like, hey, look, when you and your boyfriend mazel tov up, then I can come and eat more Jewish food.
Oh, is that like you trying to say like get married?
No, break up. Mazel tov is when the glass breaks.
Oh,
you say Mazel tov.
But Mazel tov is a celebrate. Okay, I see what you're saying.
I've tried.
You know what, buddy? I'll give you. You tried. You tried,
look,
buddy.
That whole thing was just for that, and I don't even know if what I said made sense.
Man. Nothing matters, dude.
I just thought Mazel tov up would be funny.
Mazel tov off it's fine, but moral of the story is my buddy called me and was like, "Hey, I have like a full box of Jewish food if you want me to swing by your house and give it to you."
Mm-hmm.
Like extra from like the catering, because like the place where he works, like they pre-prepare food.
Yeah.
But then it's like they have to sell it by a certain day.
Yeah.
And so then he is like in a similar socioeconomic class to me, where he's like, I'm not going to let this shit go to waste.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So he'll just have like cardboard boxes full of like, chicken wings or quesadilla or like Caesar salads or whatever. But then when it's holiday time, it's always holiday food.
Yeah.
So he came over and he brought this huge cardboard box. So I have like over 20 pieces of like gefilte fish right now. And
I don't know what gefilte fish is. I've heard it so many times. Is it like smoked fish?
I can give you some to take home. It's like it's like a lump.
Doesn't sound great.
It's like a lump of fish. I think it might be a whitefish at one point.
Okay.
It's just like
Are Novalox, is that a Jewish thing? Are Novalox Jewish?
what like lox and like on
cream
a bagel?
cheese with
I don't know if it's a
capers.
Jewish thing, but it's like a Jewish thing.
Yeah.
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 You know what I mean?
They have them at delis.
Yeah, definitely.
Jewy
It's
deli.
definitely like associated with. What did you just say?
Jewish delis is what I meant to say.
What did you say instead?
I said Jewy delis. And I didn't mean to.
Hey, baby, want to go to Jewy deli? No, I think you're fine, buddy. That was an honest mistake. It's not like you said like something racist, you know?
Yeah.
I thought it was like, damn, like, did you just like use the K word? But no, so I have like rice pilaf and some kugel. Please take some fucking kugel.
What's that?
It's like a cake type of. It's like a rice dish. It's like a noodle dish.
I'll take a look at it.
But this is like a sweet one, and I don't eat sweet. It's like ricotta and cherry. It's good. It tastes like it kind of tastes like cake.
Okay.
But I'm not going to eat it, and I don't want it to go to waste. And I can't eat more gefilte fish than what I'm eating now.
Okay.
Sunday night after the Ravens game, I got drunk and came home and ate so much gefilte fish. I was just throwing it up off my back deck.
I don't want to eat fish that's Sunday old. All the way from how long ago was it?
I got it on Saturday.
I don't know, man. I ain't doing that.
Okay, it's fine.
But I'll take a look at the other stuff.
Yeah, take
Do you
the
have
cover.
latkes?
No, I don't have latkes. No, I didn't get any of like the more popular. I didn't get any like matzo ball soup or like latkes.
Yeah.
That's all the popular stuff. And I got
Right.
like the stuff where they're like, no one bought this and it has to go.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's really good though.
Damn.
It is so
Yeah.
good.
Jewish food. I never even thought about Jewish food as like a type of food.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I mean, I really didn't either until I was kind of like thrust into that world.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like different than, anything. A lot of people.
Do they hold you up in a chair? Or is that them?
Why would they do that for me?
Not for you. I'm just saying, are they the one, or is it because there's the Greek?
Is
that a Jewish thing or a Greek wedding thing?
I think Jewish people do it.
Okay. I'm just trying to I'm getting cultures mixed up in my head. I'm just trying to clear them up.
Yeah, they do the chair thing, and
they
then
do the chair thing.
Yeah, and then
Okay.
you do the like you break the glass or you break the.
Yeah, I knew that one.
'Cause that's
yeah.
but Greek people, it's like different. It's like similar style.
Yeah, they got similar like music going on.
Kind of. It's like that whole area.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know.
My lip really hurts. It's like
I'm
hard to
so sorry,
concentrate.
man.
It's okay.
Like, what kind of pain is it? Sharp, dull.
I mean,
bruisey.
Like it's just like I burnt my lip. Like it feels kind of like a really bad chap, but just like in one spot. And so like it's like it's like almost scabbing over, like it's healing.
Mm-hmm.
So then if I like stretch my lips out too much, then it'll like kind of
that's the worst.
It just feels. When I was a kid, I had like chronically chapped lips.
Yeah.
And I don't understand why no adult in my life was like, here's how you stop this from happening.
Yeah, you put
because I always had always had a runny nose. I always had a stuffy nose.
You were a runny nose kid?
I was a runny nose kid.
Yo, I have this cousin who like I was like 10 and he was like 7 or probably younger, but he used to get this crazy runny nose, like that super gushing snot,
and it would chap his
and it would gross me out so much. But he would like run around and try and like wipe it on me, and I'd be literally like crying, like trying to get away. And like my parents thought it was like the grown-ups thought it was funny. It's not fucking funny, dude. Get this kid away from me.
It's kind of funny.
No, man, I can't stand runny noses.
But I was also like I was a runny nose kid, but I also like always had like a pack of Kleenexes or like a hank. Like I wasn't like covered in snot, but I always had a runny nose, and so like I was a mouth breather like during like those times, kid. And so my lips would always chap because I was always outside. And then it'd be like, oh, my chapped lips feel better when I wet them. I'm just going to lick my lips all the time.
Yeah, and that just makes it so much worse.
And then it makes it so much worse. And then they would like just be cracking and peeling. And so I would pick them. I would like pick the scabs.
Oh, okay.
Dude, yeah, it was completely insane that like no one in my life would be like, hey, you shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
And I'd just be like, why am I in pain? All the time. You know?
Yeah.
It sucked. I would get like cold sores too as like a kid.
Yeah.
That sucked. But it feels like that. It feels like I just have like a really gnarly chapped lip, but like only right here.
Imagine if you were like a game show host where you had to like be talking all the fucking time, you know? And have that chapped lip.
So the last year that I really remember having really bad chapped lips was the first year that I had to do marching band in middle school. That was like,
but you don't have to say anything or talk.
But I had to blow into a fucking trombone.
Oh yeah. Sorry,
walking around in the cold.
I was thinking like you were hitting stuff.
Oh, that was like torturous. Yeah. No, that was like,
that sucks so bad.
Yeah, that was really bad.
Yeah, that's way worse.
And then that was kind of like the last year that really happened. Yeah, no, because then I got braces in 8th grade, and then that was like
you had braces.
Yeah, my teeth were crazy bad.
Dude, my teeth were bad too. I had a weird like tooth in the back. They had to like they had to like make a gap, and then I had to like put a thing in there that would push that back tooth up. I don't know how it worked. I remember the whole time being like, there's no way you're going to fix this shit.
How straight are your teeth? Let me see. You actually have good teeth.
Thanks, bro.
Mine are...
Yeah, they're good now that they fucking did that, you know. We talked about this, how what is it? Periodontal disease or whatever.
What? The orthodontist is braces. Periodontist is the gums.
Yeah. Whatever.
Sure. All I remember with my shit was my bottom like couple teeth were like so crooked that they were like almost sideways.
Yeah.
Like it was like really bad. Like my bite, like if I would like bite into something, like it would look like a W.
I'm so glad they fixed that shit as a kid, because like that would suck to go through that now, you know?
Oh, I can't imagine doing that as an adult. But my
people do it.
My braces, like my teeth were so crooked that they put brackets on everything, right? And did the wiring. And then almost immediately the brackets just popped off of my bottom 4 teeth because they were so fucking crooked that when they would tighten them to like make the teeth move more, like it would just rip the fucking, like they would just pop off.
But they're fixed now, right?
Yeah, they're right. And so then
it's
like
pretty crazy that they could just do that.
Well, you have to do it when you're young. And so then like, well, I mean, you can get adult braces, but so they did that, and then all the shit popped. And I had to get teeth pulled in the beginning too. And then I had like a retainer, and I really didn't like using, I like hated the retainer.
Yeah.
Retainers fucking suck.
Yeah. I found my old one recently. my dad found it. It was just like sitting in the like old bathroom for like ages.
Oh my God.
And I opened it up and I was like surprised by how not that gross it looked.
Oh man, I can't imagine.
I thought it was going to be way worse because it's been sitting in there for
I was gonna say
like 15 years.
yeah, just moldy.
moldy gum juices.
Dude, oh God, those things were fucking disgusting, and they stunk, and it was just, dude, it was the worst. It was just the worst, dude.
It is bad.
But so I did my retainer, and then I just like stopped using it because like, you know, well, I mean, I had my braces from like 8th to like probably like 10th grade, I think. And then by the time I like got my braces off and they wanted me to like use a retainer, like I was smoking cigarettes and smoking weed and like kind of drinking. Like I was like partying.
Nobody wants a retainer while you're partying.
And it's like, I just didn't want to fucking wear it. And like, I wouldn't wear it. And then like, I would have to go to the fucking guy and he'd be like, you're not wearing it. And I'm like, I know. And they're like, you're just prolonging it. And then finally, like, I remember I went to my mom and I was like, hey, we should stop pretending that I'm going to wear this retainer. And then she basically was like, I paid a lot of money for you to have good teeth. And I was like, I think this is as good as my teeth are going to get, man. You know what I mean? Like we had to have that conversation where I was like, you should stop paying this like weird dude a lot of money to yell at me for not putting a thing in my mouth.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to do it, man. It's just not going to happen. And you're getting mad and everyone's just getting it. We're paying a lot of money for this man to just annoy our family. Can we just stop doing this, please?
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
I have a few friends who like were given the option to not have braces as a kid and they declined it.
What do you mean given the Oh, you mean they wanted braces?
Like their teeth were like kind of gnarly, but they weren't like super bad. And then so the dentists were kind of like,
we can do it.
You can do it if you want to, because it'll like look better, but it's not gonna like.
And they declined it.
And they like didn't do it, and now they kind of have like.
And now they're fucked.
No, they just don't have like straight teeth.
Yeah,
they'll have like the snaggle tooth or like the, you know what I mean.
Nothing wrong with that.
Not at all. It adds character.
It does add,
depending on who it is, it adds character.
Right.
You know,
imagine getting braces nowadays and being called brace face at like 35. That would suck so bad.
I would bully. If I had a friend who was like,
do we have any friends that have braces?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
but it is very funny. So like I watch a lot of reality television. So whenever like normal people get money and become famous in air quotes in like Europe, specifically in like the UK.
Let me guess. They just like get rid of all their teeth and get new teeth.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. They go to Turkey and they get the veneers in. And they'll either get like their hair, they'll either get like new hair, like they'll get like hair implants, or they'll get like new teeth, right? That's like the first thing that like everybody from like Love Island and all those people, they always get new teeth. And so then on the flip side of that is in the Caribbean and like South America, when people get money, like as an adult, the first thing they do is get braces. And so then if you're like a 25, 30, 35-year-old like hot as fuck woman, like, and you get braces, that means that like you either have money or like you met somebody with money, and then like it's this like point of pride where it's like, yeah, check this out, motherfuckers, like I'm about to have straight fucking teeth and be like psycho pretty.
How did you find this out? I don't know anything about this.
I just watch enough
like Central America,
like 90 Day Fiance style shows, and like follow enough like people on Instagram that are like
interesting. And you said South America? Interesting.
Yeah, no, I follow enough like models and like adult film people.
So braces is like hot to them.
Yeah, braces is like, it's a sign of wealth.
Yeah.
And because I remember, I think it was on 90 Day Fiance, like one of the characters or one of the cast members, and then like her entire friend group, like one season, it's like all these girls like just got braces, and they were obviously like hot girls, like mean girl hot girls.
Yeah.
And then it was time for like one of them to like get her braces removed, and she was straight up like, I don't really want to do it because I like it. I like having braces. Like, I like when people look at me and see me with braces and know that like
That's so crazy.
I have the money to get my teeth fixed.
That's so odd. It makes sense.
It does.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's cool.
Yeah. That's fucking cool, dude. What an interesting thing.
But that being said, if I knew someone here who like got braces as an adult, I'd be like, what?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we wouldn't make fun of them. We'd just be like, you know what? We'd
My
probably be
initial
like,
reaction
that's cool,
would be like,
dude.
what? And then like when I thought about it, I'd be like, oh no, it's cool that because like you didn't have money for it then, you have money for it now. Like, I get it.
Yeah.
But my initial reaction would be like, what? But then I
Yeah.
guess like down south, their initial reaction is like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh mama.
Ooh, imagine getting punched straight in the mouth with braces.
Did
That
you
would
never
suck so
get
bad.
into a fight when you had braces?
No.
Dude, I fucked my shit up multiple times because of the braces.
Yeah.
I like fell one time skateboarding and like cut my mouth up, and like I got hit in the face with a baseball one time and like cut my mouth up, and I definitely like was like roughhousing with like my friends and like, you know, caught like a fucking like a sucker punch, like sucker slap type of thing,
Yeah.
and like cut my fucking lips up and stuff.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Okay. Not me.
I mean,
The most I did was like bite down on like a chicken wing and like fuck my shit
fucking
up.
pop your shit out.
Yeah.
I think about that as someone who does like want to have kids or like is
You wanna
down
have
to have
kids?
kids. Yeah, we've had this conversation so many times.
Huh.
But like as someone who like is down for that or like wants that, you know what I mean? Like either way, like thinking about that shit specifically, and it's just like, I know that it's not as expensive as it was when I was a kid, but like when I was a teenager, like, and I would like get into like arguments with my mother. Again, we're fucking great now, but you got to think menopause and puberty mixed together in a single parent household. Shit got crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so she did the best that she could, and she did great, and blah blah blah. And I was a shithead, and blah blah blah. But like we would argue about stuff, and she would essentially be like, "I paid so much fucking money for you to have like."
That's the best way
Nice
to do it because it's
fucking
like
teeth,
such
dude.
a guilt trip.
Like, oh dude, my family used to be like very big on like the holding things over your head guilt
Yeah.
trip stuff, especially like money shit. That's why I'm kind of like weird about money. I've realized that's why I'm kind of weird about money now, is because I just kind of like grew up in an environment where it's like,
Yeah.
I gave you $20 last week and you can't do this thing for me today, like that kind of shit.
Right.
But so like she would like talk about like how much money like my braces were, and I always felt like, oh shit, like that does suck. And now I think about that sometimes where it's like, damn, if I have a kid, once that motherfucker gets to be at the age where they're going to really resent me, I'm going to have to just like drop like $5,000 directly
Yep.
into their fucking mouth, and they are not going to want it in there, and we're just going to fight about it for 3 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I
for
mean?
sure.
I think
There's
about
a lot
that.
of things like that. Like, well, glasses aren't really. Well, glasses might
Glasses-
kind of like that.
Depending on what you do.
Yeah.
Would you get LASIK?
I don't know. I'm like,
I want it. I want it so
I'm
bad.
scared. A laser in the eye.
I've wanted it since I found out about it.
I thought it was cheap, and then it's not at all.
It's
It's
not.
like $5,000.
Not anymore.
How much is it now?
I mean, I think it might be like $3,000,
Yeah.
but you can do it eye by eye now.
Eye by eye.
Yeah, you can do like one eye then the other eye. There's like, cause like I remember when like I first found out about it, like, I had like a family member who got it done, but it was like he got LASIK, but then it's like he couldn't drive at night, and he had to like do these special like eye drops every week, and like there's like all this like maintenance that he had to do, right?
Yeah.
And then like years and years later, my dad had to get like his lens in his eye replaced or whatever, but he was like, yeah, I stayed awake for it. It took like a minute. You know what I mean?
Lens.
Yeah, like his eye, like the eye, like the front part of your eyeball.
Yeah.
It wasn't cataract surgery, but it might have been. It was some shit like that.
Oh, where it's like cloudy and they have to remove the cloud.
Something like that. I
Yeah,
don't know what it
that's
was, but
cataracts,
literally
yeah.
it's like I don't know if it was a cataract though.
Okay.
It was something with his eye where they just held his eye open and like a laser like cut a circle and then they did like a suction cup. And he was just like, he was like, you can't feel anything. You don't smell anything. It's just like really bright. And then a thing comes down and then it comes up and everything's super fucking blurry. And then another thing comes back down and then they like squirt some stuff in there and rub it. And then it's like, it just...
Imagine being the first guy to do that.
Terrifying.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to like those museums that has like the old like dentistry and old like optometry stuff?
Yeah, I think I have. Yeah,
It is
I've seen it.
horrifying. Where it's just like meat hooks and like fucking hammers.
Yeah.
And they're like, here's how they used to do cataract surgery in ancient Egypt or whatever.
Yeah.
Here's how they like dealt with fucking like, you know, like root canals during the Civil War. Like that's back when you were like the knife maker, the butcher, the doctor, the dentist, because you were just the guy that had a knife. And so you're like, I'm the surgeon and the barber and the dentist. You know?
Yeah.
All right, Jordan. Say goodbye. We'll see you guys on
See
Patreon.
you later.
Put it in there.
Andrew,